Hi, I'm Zyvon. Thanks for joining me. Let's play some more Factorio. So I did take a little bit of a extended break and was just staring at this, and I think I've come up with a solution without having to move too many things. And I'm just going to run this plastic and regular circuits behind it. That will free up the room I need on the bottom side of this. Yeah. So we'll just run those inputs behind it. Oh, wow. Hello. Okay. So a new front they're attacking on. I only have one laser turret for now. So I'll put it there. Can I make some more? Just need batteries. I have batteries. Not enough ingredient. Okay, we'll just queue a bunch of those up while I fuss with this a little bit more. I'm going to change the inputs completely. And you will actually end up being in the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the copper cable coils up one for their own, so they're just here by themselves. This will let the advanced circuits still will be outputted on this bottom half of this belt, but on the top half of this belt I'll put steel. And I may have to put more than one steel furnaces to feed all this. We'll have to see if it's enough. So I'm going to move this factory up. And my toolbar is all out of sorts. So yeah, putting that right there. Didn't I pick up? Okay, that's to the south, just walls. I thought I picked up a there it is. It's like I have a fast inserter somewhere. Here, let me put this down here on a filter like I usually do. That way they always go to the toolbar. So, yep, just like that. Give them power. Oh, and a recipe is useful. So you'll put your cable up there. Clear that line. So again, we don't need fast inserters because it's a slow recipe. So you get cable from there. Oh, they need output power. Oh, they need output, sorry. Right. Yeah, it's not symmetrical, but it's the best I can do. I like putting these outputs, when I have a track going to the left, I like these to be further to the right to kind of stick with the backlog, but since I'm going to have to loop this around anyway, I think, yeah, I still have to loop it around, so it doesn't matter. Oh, screw it, just move this, whoop. Just move that pull over one, the heck with it. I know it loses its rectangular shape. Anyway, like I said, this is going to have to loop around. Actually, it can loop here. You're done. So if I put long-handed and there, and get the steel smelting. Yeah, you're putting steel on top. So that's the advanced circuits in steel on this bottom track, which I'm also going to end up changing its direction, I guess. I need these green inserters to come around. Smart inserters. More belt. Don't need to go that far. That's as far as it needs to go. Insert here, 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 here. Ooh, am I going to have enough room for power? Might have to use the big poles. Let's see if the big poles will... Oh, it's still making laser turrets from a little while ago. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be enough by himself to feed these guys, but we'll find out. Well, wait a minute. Let's see. It makes a blue every 12. I don't know the smelting speed of that. Will it tell me here? Yep, it takes, well, takes 17.5, but this is double speed, so that should mean 8 1/4. Yeah, I think like roughly every 8 seconds. So if this takes 12, it means 1.5. So it's for every 12 seconds I'll make 1.5 here. So it's a 3 to 2. Is that right? Yeah, 3 to 2. So yeah, I'm definitely going to need another one, if not a third one. But we'll put a second one up here, and actually I think I can just put it right here. Yeah, I'll just have to pull some iron over. That won't be too much of a problem. Okay, those poles should be done by now. Oh, just not enough to reach. I'm gonna have to put a gap in these. I got one inserter without power, and they don't reach all the way across. No, of course not. So I'm gonna have to gap these so I can put a power pole in the middle. Yeah. Can't think of any other way around it. So what if I put that pole... That still doesn't reach the other guys down there. Ugly power poles. It's all because of that oil, which will eventually go away. But not right now, so... Right. This is the green... And I could run that under it, just so I can keep another... Well, yeah. If I expand it out, I'll have to move the line down anyway, so... It doesn't matter. Underground, please. A fast inserter, because, yep, you're a fast recipe. So the only thing left is to bring batteries to this wonderful party. You have your insert... Oh, but you don't have... Ah, man. You don't have the right number of inserters. Alright. Again, back to the drawing board. Real quick. Don't do that. Leave him there. These have to... Well, the way I've got it going right now, they need to be like this. So, what needs to move is... I need to redo this. And I need to be reminded on how long will an underground pipe go. Why don't I just bring it down here? Because on this side I'm only going to need one. We're not researching anything. That's never good. Let's always be researching something. So yeah, let's move the oil, the pipe. Getting so cramped. Won't have room for to make the turn. Would it by chance reach this hole? Oh no, not there. Yeah, no. It'll go under 3. Almost. Yeah, because that's why it was there, because it can't go any further. Although it could go there. So you need to tie it back in here. Just bring it down there. Stop fussing with it. So I can tie in here. Okay, that keeps the oil flowing. And then I can put just a regular power pole here. Don't need you there. But I will need power over here. So regular inserter. Regular inserters will work just fine there. Why you no have power? Because you're just outside the reach. Well, move. Just move. Alright, the only thing I don't have is I don't have batteries coming over. And what's going to be the... You know, the hell with it. Let's just do it a stopgap feature until I have robots to do it for me. Since I have a lot. We'll just do the old box and an inserter trick. And it needs to be on the bottom side of this track, so... Okay, that was fast. Bullet damage, sure. Why not? Yeah, I'll go ahead and make it a fast one. And of course, you're not going to have power right away, are you? No, no, of course not. That's it. We now have blue science being automated. Our first one. Yep, it has everything it needs. And I know from our experiment with math. Experiment with math? No. our math, I'm going to need another iron here, or another steel processor, so let's just go ahead and do that. So the only thing I need to do is bring some iron down here, which means, well, yeah, it's at least there. So you're not going to be there anymore, and neither are you, because I need to put a splitter right there. Hooray! I don't need you. And I can move that pole to there, I believe. And everybody will still be happy? Everybody's happy. You just need an output. And we've got two things making steel. Yeah, very slow. So now we're making steel. Well, let's just watch it. The backup currently is just before the U bend. It looks like we're limited on plastic right now anyway. Yeah, plastic's limiting this. And why is plastic limited? Because we don't have enough petroleum. Which means more oil needs to be tapped, and needs to be tapped pretty quickly. Actually, that, and now that we've got blues going, we can research the more advanced oil processing and use a better recipe. Alright, not necessarily the prettiest, but actually it's not that bad looking, but it's working, and it also has ability for expansion. I think, yeah, my history shows that 4 of these is pretty much enough. I could put a 5th one on, be easy expansion. But I can definitely expand the advanced circuits, which I know we need a lot of these as we go forward. We've got some equipment here that doesn't need to be here anymore, so we can pick it up. I can't pick that up without it exploding all over the terrain. I'm going to move these poles around because I'm going to put some lasers on this wall here. There are my lasers. Actually, let me do the power poles first. What do you mean? So that'll put them in the corner. So 1, 2. Yeah, it's a pattern. You do have to be careful about how many of these you throw down, just because, yeah, I mean, they do, you know, what does it say, 600 kilowatts when they're firing, but when they're just sitting here doing nothing, they're still pulling 6 kilowatts just by themselves. So, you know, just having them on the network or, you know, attached to the power grid will start could cause some power issues. And I need, after I make a couple more poles, I need to look at that. Look at our current power grid, if it's stable or not. Ah, perfect. So I just want to put some of these in the corner up here. They have a pretty good range. That should help. And let's just say no more entry. And back that up with 2 lasers. Put 3. Alright, so we're currently consuming 5 megawatts, but we have 14 of these, so Each 5 is 2. So I can almost produce a... Yeah, see? We're being attacked, lasers are firing, and electricity is going crazy. I'm going to put another steam engine on because for some reason I only have 4 here, which doesn't make a multiple of 5. Because that makes sense to me. Yeah, so with 15, each one can do about, well, 510 kilowatts, but make it easy, make it 500. Right, so every 2 is a megawatt. No. Yes. Something like that. Sorry, I'm stuck trying to do math, and I don't know why my math is failing me today. But, yeah. If one of these produces 500 kilowatts, 2 of them is a megawatt, right? 2 of these is a megawatt. So that would be 1, 2.5 per column. That's 5. 7.5 is our max operating right now. And we're only needing 4.5. Plus, whenever the lasers kick on, I'm sure it makes a huge... Well, actually, it does make a huge draw. It is a huge draw. These guys are still running, which are also a large draw, but they're still revealing more map. Look at all that. Wow. But they have shown a lot of the map, and something that we're going to have to get on pretty soon here is finding and securing copper, which that still is going to be the easiest. But if I do these, then we get to use railroads, and those are fun. So, alright, well, we do have Blue Science going. Finally. I know it's taken 3 episodes of distractions, but it's finally here. And, oh, well, it looks like my math was horribly wrong, and that 2 of these are more than enough for these. Oh, you know what? They're not constantly running because they don't have... Okay. Needs more advanced circuit or regular circuits on this line to make this. Alright, so we got some fine-tuning to do here, but we'll have to do that in the next episode. Again, my name is Ivan. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you know when new content hits the channel. I'll see you next time. Take care.